Hello, Deanna here, and thanks so much for being here. So today's video is a book review, and the book I'm reviewing is a memoir from Lauren Graham, and it's Talking as Fast as I Can. And oh boy, if that title doesn't encapsulate exactly what this book is like reading it. So this book is by actress Lauren Graham, who played Lorelei Gilmore on the Gilmore Girls. Thanks, dishwasher, that you just have to make that noise right now while I'm talking. So this candid and very energetic memoir takes us on a journey of Lauren Graham returning to the character of Lorelei Gilmore, because this book is written right about the time when she was filming the reboot of the series A Year in the Life, Gilmore Girls. And with this book, you actually get like a really unique backstage pass on going and essentially being on set with her while she's filming. There is a helicopter. There's all kinds of noises happening in this video today. Helicopters, dishwashers. It's almost as chaotic as the book is. Just everything and anything. Let's let that pass. Thank you, Mr. Helicopter. So Lauren writes this very much like the character of Lorelei. She's big energy, lots of fun, and just a whirlwind tornado of a character. In this book, I found myself sitting down and reading it, and it was like suddenly I was 3 chapters in and I barely realized the time that had passed. She is such a wonderful writer in that it honestly feels like you're sitting down and chatting with a friend. She is very engaging. She is hilarious in her writing style. And like I said, it is just so quick that I devoured this book much faster than I even realized I would. I really enjoyed this book as well. I enjoyed the behind the scenes look that we got on Gilmore Girls. I'm a Gilmore Girls fan. I've watched the show definitely. I was very, very excited when A Year in the Life was announced and was released on Netflix. I devoured it all. I watched it. I might not be as rabid of a Gilmore fans as some that were like Team Jess versus Team Dean versus Team Logan. I didn't get too much into that because honestly, all 3 of those guys have their pros and their cons, and Rory herself had some issues to work out with all of them. But I do very much enjoy the series, and I did enjoy watching the reboot. It was really fun to go back 2 Stars Hollow and watch that show again, watch them all connect and see where those characters have been since we left them. And I think Lauren really captured that in this memoir of what that was like going back to set for her. She took us on that journey. She gave us that backstage pass to come back with her and go through all of the different scenes going on. And she also, in preparation for returning to set and playing Lorelei again, she actually took the time to marathon all 7 seasons, I believe it is. I'll post it if that's right, but 7 seasons of Gilmore Girls, and she gives a little bit of commentary throughout the book for each season and what was kind of happening and what her thoughts are on each season, and that was really fun to see that too. And we got not just her thoughts on Gilmore Girls and what it was like being cast as Lorelei, the very energetic, spunky young mother of Rory, but her return to the character again later. We got those 2 views through this book, but we also just got a little bit of background on Lauren as a person, some of her thoughts, and what she kind of went through to even break into Hollywood a bit, and what it was like growing up a bit. You get a little bit of that sprinkled in too, and honestly, it was just such a delight to read this whole book. I mean, it was really fun because sometimes you're reading this book and she's starting on one thing and then she starts talking about something else, and suddenly you're talking about like Sailor Moon and what that was like, and she is so funny and candid, and she apologizes for it even in the book, being like, I'm so sorry if you can't keep up, because that's just how fast she talks, and that's just all of what is happening in this book, and oh my god, you can't keep, it's that kind of energy almost, but it's really fun too. And if you are looking for like a really good pick-me-up, or you want to know a little bit more about the Gilmore Girls, or even if you just really love like women who have achieved their goals or set out to do something and are aspiring and inspiring wonderful women, or even just women who have their own insecurities and things that they're dealing with. I mean, she covers so much of that in this memoir, and I just thought it was so well written, and so much of Lauren's personality just like burst from this book. And I also love too that not only did she give us like pictures of like little Lauren Graham throughout the book, but she also at one point gave a little excerpt of rules and like a philosophy on like writing and like tips on writing, because she's writing this, right? She's literally sitting down and trying to put pen to paper and come out with a product. So it was actually interesting, as someone who is an aspiring writer, to read the tips that she got from someone who is an author as well, and just being able to try to implement that into my writing habits as well. Like, I really thought that that was really cool of her to do that too. Yeah, I honestly, this was so engaging and so fast. Like, I was almost sad when it was coming to an end, when I knew I was reaching the end of the book, because it was just so much fun reading it, and I had such a good time reading it, and I really did enjoy it. And I read this in like one day. I read this in one day. I read it in a few hours and I was done, because I just couldn't put it down, and it was just such a quick and fun read to read. So if you enjoy celebrity memoirs, if you enjoy Gilmore Girls, then I think you will want to check out Lauren Graham's Talking as Fast as I Can. I gave this one a 5 out of 5, because it was just everything that I wanted in a book written by Lauren Graham. It just encapsulated her character, her just personality, as I said, and just everything Lauren Graham. So if you want a quick little read, I encourage you to go ahead and get this book. I don't think you'll be disappointed. So that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I also had written a blog post about this one when I had read this book. So if you're interested, I'm gonna leave that link below. So go ahead and check that out. I always love when anyone is able to do that. Go ahead and give this video a like if you like. I always appreciate. Subscribe, all that fun stuff. You know what to do. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and you will see me next time.